I just realized I had a snoring cat in with me today as well. And then a head popped up looking at me from a box. Okay, the cat traps are working. uh, oh dear. That's the blessing having a pets. That they do enrich your life. It's kind of a YouTube phenomenon that people show that their cat traps work. It's just putting a cardboard box on the floor somewhere. Well, mine is not even on the floor. And the cats will go in them. They love to lay in cardboard boxes. And I have known that for many years because all my cats have been loving boxes. Especially those they shouldn't go in. And especially our old cat. We have two cats, a young rescue we took in, and then the old one. And the old one is very typical attracted to cat traps. He can't see a box without crawling into it, and no matter which type of box it is, no matter how big or small it is, then he will try to lay in it. The young one is not so box interested yet, but I have a feeling that might come. He's more interested in playing with the dogs. We are quite sure that our border collies has promoted him to an honorary border collie because he runs around with the dogs. Or maybe he had designated the border collies as honorary cats. I'm not quite sure, because it could be that as well. That is one of the weird things with border collies. They learn so much from what they see. And the older border collie we have, she have learned so much from the cats. I have never seen a dog use the paws so much as she does. That is almost like seeing a cat when she starts. But yeah, cat traps is just simple cardboard boxes, and they work. So I'm looking if I had descented bottles, but I don't. But when I come across missions like collect one, if I have it in stock, I actually take them. Especially if it's something I can use. I'm actually going to do that one. not only interested in nanites and money at this point, because I don't need either. And I'm not doing missions to do missions, I'm doing it for the rewards. And as I said earlier, I am trying to get the storage slots for ships primary, because that's what I'm going to need down the line. Because I want to fill this one out, and then I want to start filling the others out I have. The more I can carry in my ships, the better it is. Because I do trade. Trade is money. So when you come across these, look for those, the cargo pods floating around. Shoot them. And you get some gold. Nice, there's 2. And yeah. Then pirates very often will come and attack you. It shouldn't really be a problem. Killing pirates give you some standing at least, sometimes other things as well. So I need to find a monolith first. This is awkward place. The monolith is over there, so I will go for that directly. The good thing is when you know what you're looking for, you can sometimes see it without landing. So then just go for it. It's a very warm planet, so I need to make sure that I am protected. And there is worms. And I can't do anything about them. So talk to this and it will ask me for some mordite. So when you take these unearthed artifacts, always make sure you have mordite, and if you don't, you have to go out and collect some first. You get that from killing animals, creatures, so yeah. I always have a stack out on my freighter because then that makes it easier when I'm doing these kind of things. So I have it just in, I don't have a lot, but and I don't have to have it somewhere else. So before I continue, I'll just scan a little bit because that's after all money. Not much, but course, whatever pops up. There's a little bit more money. Thank you for following. And welcome to. It is yeah, it is a very hot planet, this one, but I need to focus on the mission as well, because otherwise No Man's Sky is one of those games where you can have an intention of doing something and then you get sidetracked. 3 hours later you realize, oh, I still have that mission. At least that's how it ends for me very often. But yeah, burp and land. They do, yeah, no doubt about that. When you say that with squirrel attack, our oldest dog has started chasing squirrels. We have quite a lot around where we live. And the little one, we started training her with being without leash. And then we have some good foresty parts where, well, she stays on the paths and runs with the older one, and that's fine. And then the older one sees a squirrel and run in between the trees, and the little one starts barking because, oh, something is happening. Well, I'm looking forward to when she catch one and see what she actually will do.
Technology recharge. Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
She haven't really decoded how to get up in the trees. Thanks heaven for that, but so I got the artifact, and the good thing with the artifact is this was a valuable one. 1.2 million, not bad. The good with this mission is I actually get to keep the artifact because the client just wants to scan it, not to have it. So you go and scan it for the client and you get to keep it. So you get an extra reward out of it, which is in this case quite a lot of money. Artifact vault, yeah. But it's a good, yeah. Oh. But it's a good mission that you actually get to keep the reward. That's well, keep what you're actually finding. I like that.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. Yeah, what wicked mean is if you go to a archive or a repository, there is an artifact vault where you can actually exchange your artifact you have just found, and you will get something which is actually better and more valuable. So you can make extra money out of it. And that's why I will keep it in my exosuit, not put it on my ship where I put everything that can be sold. And then if I come across an archive, then I will exchange it. Because more money to me. Well, that was a little bit stupid what I just did there. I should just have flown, not side jumped. So I use my personal refiner a lot while I'm out and about, because then I won't have to in the end or the start to refine all my crap I find. So I rather want to do it while I'm just running around anyway, and yeah, it cost me a little bit of carbon, but I kind of think it's worth it. And the thing is, I am kind of greedy because I want to get as much out of things as possible. And that's why I actually do try to pick up everything I can, get everything I can, especially if it's free, then I do like to get it. So, floating crystal is actually quite interesting. That's just hydrogen, but I need a lot of that for my frigate fuel, so I have to remember to pick it up when I get on planets. Because otherwise suddenly I can't send out my ships to make me rich. Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? I'm a naughty guy. So, these they actually give you one like that, glowing metal, glowing mineral, and I'm not actually unpacking them until the end because you risk getting 8 different things, I believe, well, even more, and that will sit with one in each stack in your exosuit and fill that up. What the? I think there's worms on this planet. But I rather want to hold them in one stack until the end. I always end on my freighter and clean up and put things in the storage there for later use, or on my starship for selling, depending what it is. So it has the same type of impact when it's unpacked, and I have others of the same thing and put it in stacks all together. That's okay, and eventually sell it or whatever I do with it. I don't know yet. But you see, now I have a stack of 15 of them. And theoretically, if there was 15 different, then they would take up 15 slots. So rather wanna hold it until it's done.
Technology recharge.
So anything which is crystals is actually good for you. So dihydrogen you use to certain things, sodium nitrate for other things, condense carbon, other things again, but it's all useful. How far away is he? 57. So that was actually okay. And yeah, I could have called my ship down, but I don't always think we should be lazy. Even though I sometimes am. thing is, I hear when this is not running, so I know it's actually something I have to do it. So this is the same example with the Savage glass. It holds things. It can be things, but I don't unpack it until kind of the end of the day. Even though I have all slots in my exosuit, I can actually fill them up. That's one of the gifts when you are a hoarder. You just fill up everything you can. And then you get into that annoying thing where you have to start choosing what do I keep, what don't I keep. But the thing is, I always make sure I have the meta beam on my freighter, so I can actually put things on my freighter as well. But I don't want to fill that up either, so I use that as an emergency. My starship, I fill trade goods on to sell, but I have a little bit of slots as a spare just in case. So I have planned everything out until it doesn't work out. And that's that's reality. You plan and plan and plan, and I want to do this, I want to do that. And the game said, no, you will have to do something completely different because we mess around with you. So, I still don't have any descended bubbles. I can't be bothered doing another depot right now. Well, that means I need to check. No descended bubbles. Going on time, continue time. Actually it's not, because there was a black hole here, so that was actually the reason I went to this system. I'm not as such trying to escape this galaxy yet, but I am slowly moving towards the center. And that is one of the things that if you want to get around all galaxies, you have to move in one direction. Well, you don't have to, but if you want to, that's what you will do. Because I shouldn't say have to, because that's not a thing in this game. No one have to do anything they don't want to do, so Jesus, all planets is hidden behind this one. interesting. The thing is, No Man's Sky is a game where there's no right, there's no wrong. You can do things pretty much as you want to. Of course, if you want to build a base, you have to use certain things to do it, but apart from that, whether you choose to build a base or not is up to you. You don't have to do it. You can do it. And it is kind of like you feel, if you feel it's useful for you, then that's what you do. But on the other hand, if I feel it's not useful for me, then I don't have to do it because you did it. And the other way around, because I do something doesn't mean you have to do it. I hope that makes sense. So when I say, well, you have to do something, that's not completely true. You can do something. I always say, whatever I say you have to do, it's a suggestion. Don't take it as anything else. Sell stuff here. I like that. So I do often talk about money, and to be honest, you actually don't need only much money in the game. And you don't have to pursue all your gaming time to make money. First of all, it's not difficult to make money in the game. Hi, little girl. Hi. You woken up again. It's not difficult to make money in the game. You can do things where you absolutely for free keep getting money. One of them is make your scanners good. And if you don't know what your scanners is, it's this one. You scan things, look at them, you can see what the ship is. When you're down on planets, you can scan things, and that will give you money. What you need to do is build up the scanners so they give you extra when you scan, and if you build them up pretty much as I have here, I get a little bit more than 500,000 for a rare animal when I scan it. So you don't need a lot of them on a planet before it starts just pinging money in without any effort at all, because you just have to land and then it will come. So when you land on planet anyway, then start scanning and you will earn money without actually doing much. Then you can do like I do simple trade. When you come to trading post, buy their trading goods, sell it at space stations in other systems. I have developed a method which is fail-safe. I won't lose money. And I will only earn money. It's just a question how much I earn. I don't think deeply about it, because as I said, it's a simple system. I know there's people playing the trading game where they actually make Excel sheets with where they get most for there and make trade routes between different systems and sell that way. You can, but that's not how I do it. But if you notice one thing, go into a trade terminal and you see here all these things says minus and a percentage. That means the price is lower than the average price. You could buy it on space stations and sell it on others, and you will still earn money. But when you buy a trading post, the minus number would be way higher. So it would be like 60%, 50%, 40%, minus 30%. And when you then sell them, you just have to make sure that the numbers are green here. So it would say plus something percent. And if it's green, then I earn money because I have bought it under the average price and I sell it for higher. I can sell it at a lower price as well, but that would be stupid in my book. But as long as it's green both places, you will always earn money. Simple. Then we can discuss whether money making is something you have to do. That's not my judgment to give that. There's a lot of people who have different opinions about that. Some said that it's ruining the game for you if you make money. I don't agree on that because there is some usage for money. You need to have money to buy ships if you find a ship you really want. If you go search for crash ships and things like that, and don't intend of buying ships, then you don't need money. That's true. But do you want a freighter? Do you want to upgrade your freighter? It's really your choice, no one else's, and that's. I wouldn't say it's wrong to make money, and I will not say it's right to make money. I would say it's your choice whether you want to or not. I'm very curious what those planets behind there is. I do agree that that should not be the first objective to get out from your start planet and start thinking, now I need to make money, because that would probably make the game a little bit wrong. But again, I would say if that's what you want, then no one should judge that, and you do what you want. That's how I feel about it. Don't let people tell you what's right or wrong.
Scan detected.
Don't let people judge. It's your game. You paid for it. You play it like you want to play it. No, I agree. Don't let anyone tell you something is wrong, because that is not their call to make. Well, Wicked, you should have said, there's no wrong way to play as long as you play Permadeath. No, I will say there is no wrong way to play. And the good thing is, if you get stuck with something, come and ask. We might be able to help you. And we wouldn't judge anyone on how they play, because that is irrelevant. Well, I don't mind helping out if someone has a question or are stuck on something or don't know something. We have at one point all been there. It is.
Technology recharge.
It is the same for all of us. We have all been in situations. There were things we didn't know, we couldn't do, we couldn't find. You name it, we've been there. So, don't be shy. If you have a question, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to try to help out. That's the thing, that some people don't want to ask questions, because what if I look as I'm stupid because I don't know that? How can anyone be stupid for something they don't know? I don't get that stance. I would say if there's something you don't know and you don't ask, that would be stupid. But asking because there's something you don't know, that's not stupid. That's actually showing you want to learn about it. And that's a good thing. Oh, there's descended bottles.
Product received.
I buy one because I will actually
Units received.
go
Units
back
received.
and do that mission. No, I'm not going back to the future. That's actually one discussion we have a lot in this house. That's whether movies has aged well. And sometimes we watch an older movie and we're just sitting there. That would not be made today. And it's actually a little bit funny because yeah, this word was not good with them. No, I'm not saying anything else, but think about when you see older movies, have they aged well? Do they fit in with all the modern things you can't do? And I probably now have ruined watching old movies for anyone because you will be sitting thinking about this now and think, oh God, you can't say that to women, you can't say that about people of different races or religions or genders. And that is actually quite a funny thing. I'm not the youngest of people around, and I have seen quite a bit of changes in my time. I don't mind changes, don't ever think that, because I think evolution is a precious thing. But I also think sometimes we forget things in the name of progress. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, but So this was the wrong one I went to. Oh dear. Bonk. Bonk. So this was where I just was, so can't do much about that. I can jump around and try to find it, but I can't be bothered. It's no biggie. I thought I could have made a quick buck on that, but I guess that was a no. Sometimes life gives you lemons, and then you have to make lemonade. Now, I would say there was no overly problematic things in what I did. Bought one, and kind of will earn a little bit of money on it, but it's not important. That was not the purpose. That is, oh, I'm running low on pirate, so I will go and why do they have to park their ships where I'm flying? There's a whole space around. But no, they have to park them in my flight pad. I like the singing sailor was watching and learning Permadeath from me. I do try my best, no doubt about that. That's how I play games. I always try my best. And I am actually rather competitive in certain aspects. Now I found not a crash trailer. I sometimes try to find them, and on a whole day I would not find a single one. And here I have actually not been looking for them, I have found two. This game is so much such slow when it actually starts in its ways. What was this planet actually? Hot.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So if you don't fill up your shielding, your life will decline quicker.
Technology recharge.
There's a lot of weird noises on this planet, making me slightly nervous. So in these logs you find a little bit of lore. However, after a while you will actually not get anything out of them. They show an error and that's it. But it knows you are on it because it actually shows the find 6 pods. And the easiest way of finding them is scan, find a cargo pod, and I go into first person because then you don't have to dig for them. Then it comes up with an E, you press the E and you can take these. But like when you dig, when they have given you the goods, run away because they ooze radioactivity. Next one is out there. I take them in a special order. They are at the same place every time, so you will learn exactly where to go and get them. Next one is down here. I have to go over here to scan that. It's not the greatest I get out of this, but it only takes one. Now I go to third person again because I don't need. The rest is not dug down. A multi-tool, that's okay.
Extreme radiation detected.
Last one is indoor, and you can actually seek protection in here if it's storm or too warm, but then don't take what's in the cargo pod because as soon as you do it will ooze radioactivity. So, this is the last one. It wasn't the greatest of freighters, but it's okay. It's okay. Everything can become useful at some point, so it's never so bad that it's not good for something. So I should take some of this.
Technology recharge.
And I need to. Oh, I should have scanned for it first. Need some pyrite. Pyrite. I don't know how to pronounce it. So that was a Muppet moment, but that's what sometimes happens. If that's the only mistakes I ever make, then I would be very happy. And I can tell you, it won't. Jesus. Oh, this is scanning. Am I being scanned? Why the Sentinel? They like to keep an eye on you, no matter where you are. So, unknown building, which is actually not a building. There's one inside this time. So I always take these when I come across them, because they used to put a picture up where it is. I think my game has a problem, but at least there is you can upload the information. But when you go out here and you upload everything, that will give more nanites when you have these waypoints. They give, I think it's 3 or something like that. It's not a lot, but when you have quite a number of those during your gaming session, then it will add up, and everything you get for free is good in my book. I have to be careful I don't land on top of the resources. That is actually one of the things which is not the smartest to do.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
It is quite annoying when you try to farm something and nope, you can't get it all because your ship is standing on top of it. Okay, I was just stupid, wasn't I? Thing is, when you tag something, it removes what you had tagged.
Units received.
So there was an animal which gave 500,000 units.
Received.
No effort on my behalf, so can't complain. So I want this. To be honest, I actually use this as fuel on my starship instead of tritium, because I use the tritium to make fuel for my frigates. So I have to make sure I have this in stock all the time. So from time to time I have to land on a planet with it and actually get something in my stock, and yeah, I'm good for a while. It actually lasts quite nicely. I have 350 and I probably should find one more and take that as well. Now I'm here. But I'm also curious to see, there's another building which is not a building. Hello there, how are you? Yeah, it is. I can almost feel the heat.
Technology recharge.
But it's very red and very... Well, it's not overly hot here, but it's very red.
Units received. Units received.
But that's one of the amazing things with our little game here, is that you get all these different types of planets, and it can actually really play with your imagination, I think. It's one of the things I love in the game, is that the diversity is so amazing. And I would say, people can say that No Man's Sky has flaws. Yeah, it has. But compared to the so-called perfect games, I think we have a very, very nice game at our hands, and it has so much to it. That of course is my opinion, but
Units received.
I do think a lot of No Man's Sky is brilliant. The only thing in which I find is not brilliant is there is too many sentinels on this planet. But as long as I don't bother them, they won't bother me either, so that's the good thing. Luckily they don't do you anything when you pick up resources with your terrain modifier, a manipulator. It's only when you use your mining beam. Or if they are aggressive. But that you should be warned about before you land on the planet when you scan it, so you should not get some nasty surprises there. If you do, it's because you haven't paid attention. That's another thing I do sometimes. I see, but I don't read. That's
Units received. Units received.
okay. I think we are done here. I got my
Units
purite. And that I'm actually quite happy about. That was actually why I came here, so seeing a very interesting planet is just an extra benefit. Oh, sorry. Hello. Yeah, sentinels are a little bit annoying sometimes. I think that's the best word you can actually use about them. Annoying.
technology recharge.
So then going? That's a good question. Actually, I was thinking, should we see if we could find a dissonance system? Oh, it's not. The reason I'm looking at the black holes is that that would be kind of beneficial. So like a double benefit. Black hole is useful to move further into the system, into the galaxy. The dissonance is so I can see if I can find a sentinel interceptor. Of course, I got a thing to scan for them in my frigate rewards today, so that's actually the easiest way of finding sentinel interceptors. So getting all the good things in the same system is not a bad thing. That came out a little bit square, but a little bit that could be sold. Or as I usually call it, recycled, because it recycles to nanites, which is okay, useful for many things. I don't say no to free nanites, never. That's a useful thing. So anything I can sell, or anything I want to sell, doesn't look like it. Could farm the carbon, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. That's I only do it when I'm really low, and yeah. Okay. Sea ships. Why is it sea ships when it should be starships? Or is that a bad joke?
Technology recharge.
still trying to learn the language, so that's still going to take a while before I'm there. But they are growing slowly. So as long as there's white words, then I know I'm not there yet. And I do know it's a long journey to actually get to it. And the weird part was I actually managed to get all 3 races' languages up. Then there was an update, and then there was a number of words that I didn't have, so I could continue. That probably will happen again. That always seemed to be my luck. Yeah, I'm there, and then no. Nope, you're not. So, I do say try to get your standing up with the 3 guilds, and when they start coming up and you talk to them, you will get gifts. The gift is actually quite lucrative, so if you do that, they will give you stuff for free. We're back to what I'm saying about free stuff. I like free stuff. That's how it is. So we took a mission to raid a planetary harvester. It's on that planet. So we'll do that first. That's no big deal. It's one of these jobs which have to go in and out quick. And, it's actually fine. Trying to see where the factory is, because the less I have to walk around in the bad weather, the better it is. The bad weather here is cold. Very cold.
Technology recharge.
So, quick in. Get to the terminal. I There's something shooting at me even. That was unexpected. Well, let's take some first aid. Some nanites. We have done the mission, so I'm just waiting. Did they actually stand down? Did I miss that? Looks like it. Well, as I said, quick in, quick out. Is it blue? Yeah. Just wait for them to stand down and then you are fine. It's not a difficult one. You just have to have a little bit of ice in your belly. That's actually a good place if you have missions to kill sentinels. I actually don't have any at the moment. I already did them. But if you have missions to kill sentinels, the manufacturing facilities is a good place to do it. Because you can stand in the door and kill them outside and they will rarely go in. So you are relatively protected. So it's a good foundation to actually fight them. And I just realized that it's add-on. So I'll repeat this in 50 seconds time. Because I of course want to be heard by everyone. So
Recharge.
what do we see here? Anything? So I talked while there was ads on about the manufacturing facilities. I said that if you have picked up missions to kill sentinels, it's actually a good place to do it because you can stand just inside the door and shoot at them and hide in there, and they will rarely get into the building. So if they could get in, it would normally only be a single one. So that is just a tip. If that would help you with those kind of missions. Of course, if you're an experienced player, you know this already, but not always experienced. Sometimes we need a little bit of inspiration to certain things. going to click on this one. Let's see what that comes up with. I know there is a... well, there. So it will show me to the planet, which is what? I would like to scan it, but it is... I would bet you it's dissonant. Oh yeah. It's barren. So those scanning devices, calling them that for lack of a better word, is very useful if you want to find sentinel interceptors the easy way. You can't find them by searching the planets and finding clues and stuff like that. Unfortunately, you sometimes have to fight with a number of sentinels actually to get there. So on me right now, so but as I will have to walk around, or move around, so I need a pilot interface. That I get by activating the brain. So I actually don't even know what the ship is right now. So I need some stuff to actually get it. I just realized
Technology recharge.
the volcano planet actually drains my shielding, so and this is not much better. Yeah, I need the Atlantitium. For the autophage. So luckily my scanner will help me. Yeah, I think 288 is closer. 300, yeah. $325. 113. In my book, 113 is closer than 300. The difficult one. The inverted mirror. Where do we find that? Oh, there's none right on us. Okay. The inverted mirror is a half-living entity. If you play Permadeath, be a little bit careful using your jetpacks because ground hits hard. That's kind of all I can say. I unfortunately play like I always do, so I can't change my play in that manner. I'm used to do it and I do it. Fight with them because they come way worse than normal sentinels. Oh shit. Oh. That was loggy. Forgot to say that they actually.
Incoming storm.
Okay. So. Well, let's see how lucky we are. This might not be the smartest thing I ever done. I don't know yet. But to be honest. Running around in a storm is not the most healthy thing to do. I have to keep an eye on my health at least. That said, your jetpack is actually working better in a storm, so there is benefits and yeah, I have the brain in my inventory, but I just want to go somewhere where I'm safe. So I'm safe for now. I hope.
Technology recharge.
So I have the brain. It's even flashing at me. That's nice. So it will give me a monolith somewhere I have to go and find. I just realized I'm running out of weight juice. I just thought the last taste of burnt pork. Oh, it's like in the old day when you were smoking the filter. Yeah, we used to smoke something called cigarettes. So, where is it? Where is it? The good thing is it's normally not far away. Yeah, I still take the the knowledge stones because it's words. That means I have to speak to less to get the language. So go here and we talk to it, and it represent the brain. So the brain has accepted me. Which is nice. Fly back to the ship. Find it again. No, it should be marked, so. Even though I have had things disappear in this game. That does happen. Don't think you are at fault when that happens. It just happens sometimes. So now we can look look and see what the ship actually is. Put in the brain. It's a C-class. It's worth some money. See how it actually looks when we look at it from the so these ships has one big advantage. They can hover over the surface and actually you can much better see what there is. I find that very useful. This one I don't actually like, so doesn't have what I like with the outlook of the ships. I like that the wings fold up and stuff like that. Where is the poor autoface? Gone. While I was gone. So I'm going to leave that ship behind, but at some point I will scrap it and get the money out of it. That's my plan. Oh, I need to change the perspective. There we go. So, yeah. So I got a free Sentinel interceptor, and although it was a nice little ship, it was not one of those I really wish for, so it will end up being scrapped like any other ships I don't want. But that's another way of earning free money, so to speak, because you get some money out of scrapped ships. Especially in the start of the save, it's actually useful to do that. I know a lot of players which actually do that for a living in the beginning, so to speak. So, what else do we have? Repair damage. Not my favorite exercise, but nonetheless
Signal data received.
I would wish it didn't say alert when it gives me. It always makes me think that something is going to happen, explode in my face or something like that.
Technology recharge.
It does sound more like something is really happening. So, that is on the cold planet. That's okay.
Hostile scan detected.
I don't mind fighting, but when I'm about to land, and I don't find that as the most useful. Problem is, I don't know where and what needs to be repaired. It can be a building, it can be something else. So I unfortunately have to go out and look for that. You can sometimes see a building nearby and be lucky, and it is that. But most of the time, it's very difficult to actually find out where it is and what it is. So you just have to take a jog over the planet. Then when you find boxes, I mean, I'm happy finding 3 boxes. So I've been on this planet before and I didn't do much scanning. That is unlikely me. I would say. Oh well. I wonder if it is here we need to repair something. I think it is. So before I repair, I will pick up and all that. Just do things the right way. That's always my kind of priority. I know it doesn't always seem like that when you're sitting watching me, but I do actually try to keep up on things. And I can use this to get my ship here. Free money is free money. nanites. It's 3 nanites. So that's a good thing. And in between here is some storage technology. And I actually changed to first person because then I don't have to dig. And yes, I'm a lazy kid. So this is an observatory, but as I have to repair it, I can't use it as an observatory. That annoys me a little bit, because I should be able to repair it and then actually see what it's looking for. Observatories can give you crashed ships, freighters, or even buildings around. And it's a good idea actually just use them when you find them, because it can give you something which is useful. That's the important thing. So when I try to activate it again, all I can do is send the success. So
Alert. Navigational data received.
So that's all I have to do is actually go back and hand in the mission. So let's just take a couple of more scans. Again. As said, scans are free money, so and that will help you all the way through your game. That is, if you want to earn some money. If you don't want, then don't bother, honestly. Don't ever do something which you feel is not useful for you. That would be silly. So, I got a couple of storage augmentations. That is actually a good day when that happens. Some days can be very, very slow on that behalf. So I'm actually glad when it goes the right way. What's up? Why don't you go to the cat trap? Yeah, go up in the cat trap. So I could go and repair another one for that, but that I'm not going to do. I take the kill creatures because I collect them, so I have quite an amount, and then I do them in one go. I find that gives you a lot of, if nothing else, standing with the kills, and I do find that quite useful. So I believe there was a black hole in this system as well. Oh. So we got a ship, we got storage augmentation. I didn't actually put it on, but I can do that on the next one. Okay. That's always good. It's good to get things you can actually use. There's nothing worse than playing day out and day in, looking for something and you can't get it. That is so frustrating. So, we made another very big jump, but all in all we have only traveled 6,000 light years closer to the center of this galaxy. So black holes is not the fastest way to travel to the center, but I do feel if I use the portals, then I actually lose out on anything in the galaxy, and I lose a little bit of the exploring part of the game. I know I'm not the most exploring guy out here, but I actually do enjoy sometimes to go down and look at planets and see what I can find. So I am not just chasing my missions and stuff like that. I do actually appreciate a lot of parts of the game. I actually love flying around, investigating buildings, seeing what I can find. And yeah, it is often for my benefits, but hey, that's the game for you. Everything in the game you do for your own benefit. Whether you want to sit and build a humongous base with all the bells and pipes and whistles and whatever you want, and that's absolutely fine. But it's for your benefit, it's your base. Or if you want to earn shitloads of money, it's for your benefit. So everything you do in the game is for your own benefit, which I think is fine. It is within the parameters of the game and what you can choose to do for your own benefits. I have no problems with that, because that is exactly what the game is all about. You do what you find is your part. And if you're one who doesn't like the, let's say, gigs, and want to shoot all gigs out of the sky, you can do that. You can become a pirate and chase them all over the universe if you so wish. And there would be benefits of that as well. A lot also be consequences. Because if you attack someone of a race, you lose standing with them. That might not matter whatsoever, but that's the consequences. So certain things does have consequences. But it's kind of up to you if you wanna feel that's a backdraft or what. That's actually the thing. You don't have to comply to normal society rules. It doesn't actually exist in the game. I think that was useful, but it was not bad either, so... So I'm going to say what I said earlier. I normally start at 8 o'clock UK time, but tomorrow I might be starting later. I have a long car ride tomorrow to do, so I should be home so I can start around, but I also need some dinner before I start streaming, because otherwise I will be starving. So be patient. If I'm not on at 8, then try later. I will come on as quick as I can, and I will of course drag it longer in the other end, so you get the same time as I normally stream, which is at least 5 hours. So that should not change. Unfortunately, in Britain there is train strikes, so, and my daughter has to go to some work event, so I will have to take her there, and that's of course something I do without hesitation, because you need to help your family no matter what. In my book at least, so. But I will be with you guys as early as I can tomorrow, but don't despair. I'm not going to cancel or anything. I only cancel if I get ill or something really bad happens. If the weather is so bad that the power cuts or something like that, yeah, then for good reasons I can't stream. That no power, no internet, no computer. That's unfortunately how it is. Oh. I think we run out of fuel.
Technology recharge.
So, yeah. There is a big chance I'm going to start later tomorrow, but I will also stay longer then. So, all in all, everything should add up in the end. I hope you will forgive me for that. Have we actually traveled? Not overly much. I feel I have hardly moved today, even though I'm 2 black holes and about to take a third. Well, whether we take the third or not depends on the missions here. If anything. That's unfortunate, the part you never know whether what's in the hands of the mission agent on the space station, because it could be absolutely brilliant with lots of good stuff and good things, and down to nope. And I don't even feel bad of kind of going, no, I'm not doing that, no, I'm not doing that. Because it's kind of my choice what I want to do and what I don't want to do. And it's the same for everyone else. I must admit, I don't buy much from space stations, because that's not how you earn money. You can, but not as much as if you go trading post and then sell at space station. That gives more outcome. I am not a professional trader. I am just using a very simple system I have come across, and that makes sure I earn money whenever I trade, but I'm not really calculating the profit. I'm not a Ferengi. I have not made spreadsheets with what sells where, how much, and what's the absolute profit. That's not my way of doing it. I try to keep things reasonable, simple, because that's where I can actually be with it in an easy way, not overdo it. So I do like to keep things as simple as possible for myself, because then I know that what I have to do with. And I think in many games, not only No Man's Sky, if you overcomplicate things, you make it worse for yourself. This a wise guy said to me, if you fear dying, then you will seek dying, and you will die. And that actually have proven to be quite a good statement, because you overcomplicate things. You try so hard to avoid danger that you actually run into it because you try to avoid it. Sometimes you just have to overcome it. So, what do we have here? Nothing interesting. I'm taking that to my collection. That is not going to be done today. That might be on the cards tomorrow at our late start.
Units received.
But the good news is we can go and jump into the black hole and see where we did end up. This was only a 2-star system, I believe. Oh, I can hear something is not working. Should be working all the time. Black hole can be difficult to see sometimes, and it is a little bit with what the Germans call Fingerspitzgefühl, where you actually end up when you try. Sometimes you're spot on, other times you are quite a bit off. It's actually 700,000 light years, but I only moved 6,000. Yeah, thank you. That is the illusion of black holes. Say it's not an illusion, but because you do travel through them. You do travel 6,000 light years. The only thing is, you could actually compete in your freighter with that, because that can come up to around that distance as well. I don't like when they start with their smell, but never mind.
Units received.
It is not too bad actually. Okay, now I got 3 in a row of these, and I do take the carbon in these because it's quite easy just to walk around and hold the E down and take whatever you can. But it's a little bit weird, it comes in waves. I don't understand why that actually happens. Such law? So I would say the rumors are there will be an update on Wednesday with a new expedition. I hope that come into play on Xbox Game Pass as well. If that's the case, then I will be playing the new expedition on Wednesday. If it hasn't updated, then it will be probably Thursday. I was going to play Palworld on Thursday, but if there's new No Man's Sky content, then that will overrule anything else. But we have to wait and see how it comes out. But I will play as soon as I get it. That is my priorities. First of all, so everyone can see what it is about. There should be some interesting things coming, so I will be on the front foot with that. It caught me out a little bit because for once I did not do any research today, which I normally do Sundays because I've been having a break Friday and Saturday, so Sunday is back to streaming, and I go through everything I can find about No Man's Sky, see if there's any news coming up, anything interesting. And today I had one of those days where I was immensely sidetracked, so yeah. That's actually weird when that happens, and then Wicked told me about it, and I will of course keep an eye and make sure that I know as much as everyone else, not fail on losing information. It will never happen again. Until next time. No, 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 no.
Units received.
So, well, so I'm at the time where I am starting to think about to jump off. So, is there anyone we should rate tonight? There's quite a number of people with me, so I must admit there's none on that I know. So is there any suggestions of someone we should rate? Wicked, do you have any of those who is online? That's the thing. I really don't want to send you to someone which you would not like. You know what? I'm going to take one, and if it doesn't fit, then say nicely good night, and we had an option. I like this guy's name, so I hope so. I hope that that goes in well. Seems like a nice guy. So anyway, those who have been watching here, I will say thank you for watching. It has been a pleasure, and thank you for following and everything that you have done to make my day better. That is very appreciated, and I actually hope that you all come back tomorrow. I will be on late after between 8 and 9 UK time, and I can't give a more exact time because I have to drive and I have to eat. So I will see you there, and I hope you all take care out there. Have a good night, evening, day, whatever time zone you're in. See you tomorrow. Take care. Valderon is out. Good night.